Now, I want to talk about the Tehachapi Food and Wine Festival. That's happening in just a few days, Saturday.
Yeah, lots of Bakersfield restaurants taking part. Cambi's on the go this morning with a bit of a sneak preview of all that. Now we have Cambi and Food and Wine all in the same place. The food is safe.
Cambi and wine usually go together.
Yeah,
I don't know so much about the food.
You're probably not going to eat the food unless they have Pop-Tarts there.
Yeah, I know. We're live this morning at the Padre with Executive Chef Brad. And check this out. We have these ostrich eggs because, you know, they have the ostrich farm up there in Tehachapi. But it posed a little bit of a problem this morning for Brad because how many people have ever dealt with an ostrich egg before? Not many. So what happened when you got this bad boy?
I started using a hammer and nail and it started to crack too much and getting to the actual yolk and the membrane. So I just chiseled away at it with a knife real slow. It has a super thick membrane on the inside.
Yeah,
and it's like the thickness of a quarter almost. And then just did a quick pour and it all came out perfect. So.
And you actually Googled this, right? How to crack an ostrich egg. And did people actually have some helpful advice on there?
Yeah, that's where I got the hammer and nail from, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. It was too messy. So.
Okay, now earlier, guys, I said he was going to be making an omelet. I was wrong. You're going to be making something else. What are you going to make with the ostrich egg?
I figured whenever you see things with ostrich eggs, you always have omelets. So not many people actually know how to make a perfect scramble.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing a perfect scramble with Irish Dublin butter and just some seasonal grilled vegetables on the side.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to do that coming up in our next segment. But also, we are giving away tickets this morning. You're going to have to wait for your cue to call to win tickets to go to the Tehachapi Food and Wine Festival on Saturday. Now, this is not what Brad's going to actually be doing at the Food and Wine Fest on Saturday. What are you going to be making for that?
I'm doing a chilled asparagus textured little amuse shooters.
Okay.
So it's a little funky, a little fancy, but.
Well, we're going to show you guys
We
those
like
too.
funky and fancy.
Yeah. I think that encompasses me, funky and fancy.
Fancy, I don't
know about the fancy part.
But funky,
as evidenced by that
for
right
sure.
there. Hey, Cambi, can we see what the insides of the ostrich egg look like? Is it in a bowl somewhere?
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, there you go. I was showing you that so you could see.
No, I want to see what came out of it.
Yeah, we're gonna show you that. It's coming out.
I want to see it before it's cooked, though, is what I'm saying. I want to see what.
No, I know. I understand what you want to see.
All right.
All right.
Cambi, thank you very much.
Teasing us a little bit there. I can't wait to see that.
She is taking part as well. And you guys had a gigantic ostrich egg.
Yes.
Oh, but that's coming up later.
That's coming up later. And I know exactly what you want to see. I do not like to disappoint you, John. So I know you want to see with the ostrich egg, with the circle cut out, and then the inside of the egg, right?
No, I just want to see what you dump out of it. I just want to see the yolk. It can be in a bowl or on a plate. I don't care.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. Done and done.
I will make sure.
Thank you.
I will make sure that happens for you.
Make it happen.
Good morning. I'm not just here to make sure that John's happy, but everybody happy. And we are talking about food and wine this morning, obviously, because it's the Tehachapi Food and Wine Fest. Debbie, you own Tehachapi Wine Cellar. Am I saying it right? The Wine and Cheese Cellar. Every year I mess up the name of this. You're going to be out there with Tobin James and what else?
Althea. It's an organic winery also from Paso Robles.
Now, what's an organic winery? What's that mean?
It usually means lower sulfates. They grow the grapes with no chemicals. A lot of times they don't even treat the posts that are in the ground. Everything is a natural fiber.
Okay, very cool. What are these other goodies that we have out here?
I brought some goodies that you would normally have with the different kinds of wine. I have a Sauv Blanc, a Chardonnay, a Zin, and a Sangiovese. So if I were going to serve somebody a glass of Chardonnay this morning, I would probably let them try the baked feta in the front. It's full of basil and tomatoes, cheese, garlic. It's delicious with normally a nice white, crispy wine.
And Debbie was saying that she just got back from Greece too, and that they serve this sort of like how we have chips and salsa, that this is served. Does it come with like crackers?
It comes, yeah, it usually comes with crackers, or they'll do some Parmesan cheese on it. It's like a crispy Parmesan cheese. It's great.
Okay, and what are these little guys?
These are truffles, and actually at the Wine and Cheese Cellar we sell these, and these are different kinds of truffles. On the front is a champagne. We have a watermelon and a blueberry.
And these are hand painted. You guys, isn't that crazy?
So good. So these would be something delightful to have with the ballistic or the Sangiovese, because with the fruit, it's a wonderful pairing. It cleans up your palate a little bit, takes the alcohol content away from the red wines. It's yummy.
Okay, you've been doing the Tehachapi Food and Wine Fest for a couple years now. Why do you like going? Why should people be excited about this?
Oh my gosh. Well, there's so much to taste. There's 15, 20 wineries. There's lots of restaurants, great music. Anything that you would ever want to know about wine is there. The restaurants give superb tastings of everything they have. It's just a great time. It's a great activity. There's also a brunch on Sunday that's from the ostrich. We're going to be having an ostrich egg brunch. So it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a whole weekend of festivities.
And I should tell you guys too that we are live this morning from the Padre because they're participating in this as well. TehachapiFoodandWine.com if you still want to get tickets. Tickets are $40. It's happening this Saturday. And also we are still giving your chance to win 2 tickets. So you must be 21 or older. So I'll tell you when to call so you can win and come check out Debbie and a lot of other wineries and restaurants at the Tehachapi Food and Wine Fest on Saturday. Guys?
All right, Cambi Brown, thank you so much. Fun.
Sneak peek.
Or
Or
break.
sneak preview. One of the two. Anyway, she's at the Padre Hotel.
No, we're going to do it out.
Cambi, go.
Yes. Hey, good morning. I love it when you mess up. It's usually not you who's messing up. Usually you can rely on me for that. So preview, peek, whatever you want to call it, John. I am going to make you happy, though, because I know you said you wanted to see the egg, the inside of it. So we're going to pour that in here. There, you can see what it looks like after opening it
Wow.
up. Now
lot of
let's
yolk.
put that big guy in there.
Wow. Look at
About how different is this for you doing this rather than like a normal egg?
Well, they say 24 of these is, or excuse me, 24 regular eggs is equivalent to 1 ostrich egg.
Wow.
So I've never seen a yolk in my life that big, and it's really
Yeah,
cool.
that's crazy. All right, so we're gonna be making the perfect scramble, and by we, I mean Brad.
Sure.
Because I asked him, I said, Brad, does it make you nervous that I'm in your kitchen? And he said no. So that
Well,
makes
it
me feel
should.
good. Yeah, he should feel nervous?
Yeah.
Okay, now what is this that you're putting in?
This is just whole butter, unsalted.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people will mix the eggs in a pot beforehand. You know, always use a non-stick. But you know, in a kitchen like this, we can use a non-stick pan.
Okay.
And
stick pan.
turn it on medium-high heat, and you mix it like you're making risotto or some type of sauce.
So you want to keep stirring it
Keep stirring the whole time, taking it
Okay.
on and off the heat, and it's going to make the most airy and fluffy and delicate egg you'll ever
Ooh, I
have.
do
And a lot
like
of
airy
people,
eggs.
you know, like Gordon Ramsay as a big name, they won't have you do a cooking demo. They'll have you do I want to see you make a perfect scramble before you can even work in their kitchens. you know.
Really?
So there's a definite way to do this. And then just a side of roasted vegetables, pan-roasted vegetables, you know, all heirloom, tomatoes, mushrooms. I got a little grilled baby leeks in there, and then just shave a little Parmesan Reggiano and a little squeeze of lemon and grilled bread all in one pan.
How long will it take
Cambi,
you? Oh yeah, go ahead, John.
Not to toot my own horn, but Brad and I, we make scrambled eggs the same way.
Oh, you do?
Yes, only amateurs do that thing where they, you know, beat the egg before they put it in the pan.
Yes. John says he makes eggs the same way, and he says only amateurs beat the eggs like
Yeah,
right before.
You're
And
right, John.
Wow.
Yeah, Little see?
John's used to
bonding
hearing
moment
that.
Yeah.
John's
Bonding.
used to hearing that he's right. The big name for us in Bakersfield, Brad Wise. I don't know if you heard of him. He works at the Padre. Yeah. Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once or twice. I'm not sure.
All right, so you're going to get started on this. About how long will it take you to make this? About 6 minutes, you said?
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
And
you
how
know.
much if it was like just one egg, like a normal, what you would be making
How
with the
much?
normal chicken
I
egg?
would just be doing 3 eggs usually. You know, it's easy. Or 2 in a smaller pot.
But how long does that take?
Oh,
Like 30 seconds?
2 minutes.
2
you know,
minutes. So
just
this
coming
is
on and
actually
off.
going to take 3
Yeah.
times the amount of time because it's so much bigger. All right, Brad, we'll let you get to that. Let me give you some information really quick. If you want to buy tickets to Tehachapi Food and Wine Fest, Brad's going to be out there. He's actually not going to be making anything with the ostrich eggs. That's because the ostrich farm is out there. They have a brunch on Sunday. If you want more information, TehachapiFoodandWine.com. You want to buy tickets here, you can get them at Earners, the Garden Spot, Sandrini's, costs $40. And we're going to give away 2 tickets right now for free. All you have to do is call this number, 1-888-258-0920. Again, that number, 1-888-258-0920. You must be 21 or older, obviously, because there's going to be wine there.
Hey, Cambi.
So good luck.
Cambi, can you go ahead and post a picture on Facebook or Twitter, what that looks like when he's done with that right away?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You got it.
Cambi, thank you very much.
Cambi Brown making things happen today.
On the go at the Padre Hotel, all seated and ready to eat. Is this the scrambled ostrich egg that we saw?
Yes. Take a look.
All right.
I posted a picture on Twitter. I'm in the process of posting
You know
it
what?
on.
That does look fluffy and airy.
Yes.
There you
Fantastic.
go.
Did you tell Chef Brad, by the way, that you are not an egg eater, so he's not offended when you make an ugly face right now?
Remember earlier when I told you guys how I asked him if he was nervous that I was in his kitchen
Yeah.
and he said no? I did say, does it offend you with my eating? And he said yes.
Yes.
As it should.
Yes.
Everyone should
I
love
know.
a good scrambled egg.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm just not a huge egg person.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
you know
not
what?
a
I
big eater.
appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
You know, I go to the Tehachapi Food and Wine Fest for the wine.
Yes.
So, but this
And
is
the
actually
fest.
what Brad is going to be making at the Tehachapi Food and Wine Fest that's happening on Saturday. What is this, Brad?
This is a chilled asparagus soup textures. So each different level will have a different stabilizer and a different texture with a little asparagus hay on top that we dehydrated and then flash fried, and they eat just like you're eating hay, and creme fraiche and a little flying fish roe.
All right, so you can check that out if you go there. If you want to get tickets to HachapiFoodAndWine.com, they're $40. David, we haven't really talked about the entertainment. Obviously, you hear Food and Wine Fest. You know there's going to be food. You know there's going to be wine. But what entertainment are we talking about?
Well, our headliner this year is Foster Campbell and Friends. They're a 13-piece band. They play awesome blues. And then we have opening up for them is going to be Highline, which is a Tom Petty tribute band.
Okay,
That's
gotta love that. Who
That's on
doesn't
our
love
main,
Tom Petty?
exactly right. That's on our main stage, and then on our lounge stage, the big act that we have is we have an impersonator coming in, and he's a Frank Sinatra impersonator, and he's just absolutely awesome. He's coming in from Vegas just to perform for us that night.
Okay. So this should be a lot of fun. Again, TehachapiFoodAndWine.com if you want to get tickets. But I know you guys just want to eat, so go
Dig
for
in,
it.
folks.
Dig in. Come on, you got to tell
But
us
you're
what you
gonna,
think of
you're
it.
gonna try it, right?
I tried it last year. Can't you just give me a break?
All
right, fine.
He says try it.
Yeah.
I know.
And I'm okay with
And
just a very small.
I feel like I'm here all the time, so I have to make sure. Was someone trying to dial in right there?
We didn't
I
hear
feel
that.
like I need to try because I'm here a lot, and I don't want Brad to be
Sure.
mad
Just
at
a
me.
little
so.
bit. Yeah, that's enough. That's more than enough.
See, look, Cambi, it's just scrambled eggs.
Okay, now here's what I want to know. You don't have to say if it's good or bad because you're not an egg eater. But
No, you
having
know what?
tried,
Actually, I really like it.
Okay, so how is
See,
it?
try stuff, Cambi.
I know.
Well,
Okay.
what I want to know is how is it different than a typical egg?
Well, for Cambi, it's good. So that would be the difference.
A lot fluffier.
Okay, that's probably the
lot
way he
fluffier.
made it. But
Yeah.
taste-wise, would you say
It
there's
tastes like a normal
Okay,
egg.
right on.
Hey, Cambi, I want you to ask Chef Brad how old he is, because he seems like he's got a lot of skills, and he doesn't
Good
look
head
very
on
old. He doesn't look
yeah.
old enough to have all these skills.
Is that like when you ask a woman? I don't think you're supposed to ask how old
you
he
can
is.
ask.
I know he is young, though. Brad, do you want to tell them how old you are?
26.
Oh,
Wow.
He's 26.
Impressive, huh?
Accomplished young man.
Yes, very
I know.
accomplished. Very impressive. All right, Cambi.
Very cool.
Thank you very much, and enjoy the ostrich egg.
Yeah, bon appetit to you guys.